From the outside, these toys look pretty clean and harmless. They do spend most of their time in the bathtub after all. But as soon as your child fills one up with water and then squeezes it out, you can pretty quickly see that they're not quite as clean or as harmless as you might have thought.
Oh, rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun.
For even longer than Ernie has been scrubbing in the tub, kids have been having fun with their rubber duckies at tub time. Just peek in on the Morrow family.
Hey, easy.
Bath time for little Landon and Piper is always an adventure.
Look at the camera and make the funny face.
But that adventure suddenly and unexpectedly gets risky as soon as the toys come out.
These huge chunks come out, and it's amazing how much it coats the inside of every toy that has the hole in it.
Take a look inside the toy. What forms there is potentially dangerous mold. This chunky cow, or perhaps it's a hippo, is tipping the scales.
Here's our winner.
Oh,
What is it?
the hippopotamus?
4,554.
So, in...
And the standard was below 30, we're clean. 30 to 150, we're in a cautionary range. At 4,554, we're severely contaminated.
Yeah.
And that same type of little toy
It's probably the highest rating we've ever had.
is bobbing around in the tubs with countless kids. Meaning a virtual petri dish full of mold is bathing with these kiddos, and likely yours too, on a nightly basis.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Under the microscope, scientist and mold expert Jim Eccles and his assistant Devin Taylor can see just how nasty.
We have cladosporium, we have yeast, we have bacteria.
And what that means.
One of the common symptoms that I see on a regular basis is called rhinitis. It's the coughing, the runny nose, the scratchy eyes. And it is one of the most common things we see people that are exposed to mold.
And Eccles says it could explain a lot.
If you have a child that has no other exposure and the child is coughing for no reason whatsoever, then possibly this might be the source.
Chances are good your child will be no worse for wear, just maybe a little grossed out.
It's the equivalent of taking a bite of moldy bread. You generally not going to get sick from that. I mean, it's kind of gross to think about, but you know, you're going to do okay.
Pediatrician Dr. Robert Still says really the only other issue is in kids who already have compromised immune systems.
For those children that are allergic to mold, and so they have asthmatic symptoms, primarily because of mold, that potentially could make things worse, make their coughing worse.
So as tempting as it is to keep old rubber ducky around, you better not after all.
I squirted them out. I put them in the dishwasher. And I guess they never are able to get totally dry.
Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you.
So how long can your child safely play with one of these toys? Well, you can do the squeeze test, and as soon as mold starts coming out, you want to trash it. If you're really ambitious, you can clean them with a bleach and water mix, but even then it won't be fully clean because as long as there's any moisture on the inside, it's still a breeding ground for mold and other nasty stuff. Guys,